And Dermot boys, round 2. We have just had a rush job to get to the lockup where we store all the stuff to get my kit, which has also got Leo gloves in it, and my back support for the old man's dodgy ribs, which he broke karting, funny enough. And then we're off to Teamsport Coventry. So we're being sent to Coventry today, aren't we, Leo? Doesn't know what that means. So yeah, we're off to Coventry, so we will update you when we land in about 1 hour. And how long, mate? 1:12, is it? 1:12, peaches and cream. So there you go, 12:35, which is our technical arrival time because it's 1:05. As you can see, we are moving into leafy Coventry. Bombed terribly during the war, as my dad always used to say. 12:34, so we've gained a minute back. I say gained a minute back, I'm not telling you what time it was when we left because we've driven at the speed limit the whole way, haven't we, Leo? But we are moving into Coventry now, ETA, 7 minutes.
So we just arrived at Teamsport Coventry, so we've parked round back. This is the front of the building, so let's get into the briefing.
Hello and welcome to Teamsport. Thanks for racing with us today. We know you can't wait to get out on track, but before you do...
This is down the stairs and our first view of the track as we whiz by. It's Leo with the brand new camera on his head, the GoPro, or the cheap GoPro, 8th man. They're the marshal spot, so we're going to get all set up and get Leo kids on. What do you think about that, mate? So here we are. This is you having your seat adjusted, Leo, isn't it? You had your hand up for a little bit. What's he done?
He just my seat. He's moved it forward a bit.
Yeah, move it to the maximum position, so you've got a slight bend in your legs. Last adult's just going out, and I think he goes forward and he starts this kart in front of us, and then you're going to be on your way for the first time at Coventry. What are you feeling like at the moment? Well, excited?
Well, I don't know why, but I'm just fun to race. I always feel like I need to go to the toilet.
Yeah, I get the same thing. That still happens at my age, Leo. So that's just absolutely normal. They call it a nervous wee. It happens in lots of things, but particularly karting. And they're off. So Leo, walking speed out of the pits, because it's very important to go walking speed even in a practice session because you get penalties for that. And this is it. Leo is off on track. So as you can see, Leo's coming up behind some slower cars. Lots of yellow flags in the first session. People learn the track. But Leo actually did really well to cut through some of the adults, because you can see this car in front is an adult, the cart in front is an adult. The yellow ones, we're just going to go past now. Oh, Leo got absolutely cut off. That's the problem, of course, with a lot of beginners, is that they just don't have any awareness, because in karting you have wing mirrors, so you've got to turn your head to see what's in and around you. Some guys will just completely driven off the track there. And don't forget, of course, that this is the session where Leo went 4 seconds quicker in the subsequent session, the one that I had the head cam on but didn't turn it on. So you can see Leo's losing lots of time by missing apexes and not quite going the right line, but he's learning the track, and he does go 4 seconds faster, and I think he's probably got 4 seconds more. You see here, middle of the track instead of to the left hand side, and that's it. I know it's yellow flags now, but still 2 or 3 meters from the apex. I think this is me pulling up next to him, and I think you'll see in a second that we go past him and try, obviously not under yellow because you can't overtake, but we'll see what happens shortly. As you can see here, I pulled alongside Leo, so I'll just let him know that I'm there. And what I'm going to do in a minute is I'll pull ahead of him and trying to get him to follow the lines, because there's 3 things that are really important in karting. The first and foremost is the line you take. because I remember when my dad used to take me when I first started, I couldn't work out how the shortest line, as in the inside, wasn't the fastest because it's the shortest. It's not about that. So as you see, I go past here, I kiss the apex. Leo doesn't trouble the apex. They'll tap on the head from me, and that means follow me. So you can see, following down the three things. The first thing is the line. The second thing is basically how keeping your foot down when you should have it down and not having it down when you shouldn't. And the third thing is learning to slide these cars, particularly indoors, around the corner. So it's about rotating the car, which you can do in one of two ways. You can either flick it really hard with the steering to create oversteer, or you can tap the brakes, which locks at the back axle, which again creates the oversteer. And it's oversteer you need because you slide around the corners instead of braking. And one of the things, Leo's can improve on all three of those things. You can see that the lines aren't quite right. You can see he's lifting off when he doesn't need to lift off. And you can also see that he's not really sliding yet, and these younger cars are still perfectly capable of sliding. You see here again, should be right to the left like I am. He's in the middle of the track, which means you haven't got the fastest line, and nowhere near the apex, so you're giving away half a second on that corner alone. So there's still loads of ways we can improve, and what we'll do on the next video is we'll get some video of both of us. Probably see here is Leo had a problem where this guy in the furry helmet cuts him off, not even that badly really, but cuts him out a little bit, and Leo gets it wrong, bangs the barrier, and then it all starts to go wrong for him. And Leo learned a valuable lesson here because he gets overtaken by Rita, and then around this hairpin he's going in hard trying to keep up with them, doing really well. But then what happens, particularly with mixed sessions, or if you're in sessions where there's different classes, you can get dive bombed, and it's a bit of a shock. And it's really important that you keep your head wits about you and you don't lose your confidence, because you see here, dive bombed, loses momentum, and then two more cars go past him, and all of a sudden you think, what's going on? And you can lose your confidence. And Leo learned a valuable lesson here, that you've got to keep going and keep your mind strong, which is probably the fourth and almost most important of all the skills of karting. There you go, first session off. There's this leaderboard. So the top ones are up to about here, the 51s, that's all the adult karts. And then these boys, look how close he is between Darcy and Leo. So Leo's going to get him out next time. Whatever that is, 9 thousandths of a second between them. So Leo had a great session there. But considering it's his first time on track, really good. This is our second stint, and this is when I had the helmet on, the camera on the helmet. Unfortunately, I forgot to start it, so we have no footage from me. But to see now that the scoreboard is up there, and Leo went 4 seconds quicker. I went a bit quicker as well, but Leo did really well. Okay, so all finished up. Great session today. We enjoyed the track at Coventry. Very technical. It's like a 50-second lap, but very technical. Hang on. Okay, amazing. So we just finished. Really good session. Again, very different to Warrington, wasn't it? Much more, like, how would you describe it? Much more shorter, yeah, much more technical. Lots of like zoomy bits. Leo again did great. He took 3.1 seconds between first session and second session, as you saw probably earlier in the video. But yeah, it was a great session. Leo enjoyed it, didn't he? He got, again, had a bit of an incident in the first one, came back stronger. The old man managed to get the fastest time of the day, which I was quite pleased with.
Forgot to turn the camera on.
But forgot to turn the camera on for my session, but I've obviously got the screens at the end of it. But no, really good. Yeah. But no, great session. And the next one's going to be this Saturday. We're going back to JDR. So,
yes, guys.
So we'll do a video of that one, and we should have 2 cameras, so we should be able to do Leo and my footage together, and we'll do the talking over that one. But hope anyone who watched it enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you.
Our sponsor.
Yeah, we'll see you at the next one. All right, see you in a bit. Didnt, boys.
This is our sponsor.